What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Bedrock here on the Xbox One. So, guys, in today's episode, we are going to do a lot, and I mean a lot of terraforming. So, if you guys remember, we have, of course, this giant hillside here that we kind of land on this. Ha! So we have this giant hillside here that we started, and I wanted to get like a base under the factory. But now I want to continue it across here, and I also want to start to kind of like get some of the inside here of our city, so we have like this parking lot, and we can finish laying out like this retaining wall and everything. So we can kind of get a general idea of where our city's going to go. Now, I had an idea, and this might sound weird, but what I want to do is I believe there's enough room that we can sneak a road back through here, right? And we can actually end up putting a cave in here. And I kind of want to do it like a spelunking cave. Hoop. So it'll kind of be like in this area here. So the hillside would actually end up like coming in probably like from there to there. And we'd build a cave and like a little parking lot for it where like people could go explore the cave. And then up over here, of course, is where I want to put a gas station. So we would go ahead, and the gas station would probably occupy like a little bit of here. So what we could do is like bring this in a little bit and then bring it right back out for the cave. And I think that would look pretty cool and give like something else in our world. Like, I don't know, just something different. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start terraforming today. And this is going to be a lot of terraforming. So if you enjoy terraforming, this is the episode for you. Alright guys, so I went through almost a full stack of stone, and this is about how far we got. Remember, we stopped like, actually right there is where you can tell. And we came all the way through here. I left this flat spot here, just so like, that's where our cave's gonna go. And then I continued out here. Now, of course, we do have to add the dirt sloping down, like to add some more actual terrain to it. And I have to take out this little mountain here, which shouldn't be too bad. But, you know, I figure I'll give you guys a quick little progress update. Like I said, this current flat wall is going to be a cave. So it's going to actually look decent. But we'll make our own cave since caves and cliffs turned out to be just the and update. So yeah, that's currently what we're looking like right now. So here's something I never asked you guys. What do you guys like think about or do whenever you have like a big project? Like, do you guys listen to music, or, you know, do you just like kind of zone out and just think, or what do you do? See, whenever I'm doing these big projects, I always like try to watch like other YouTube videos on the background, just kind of like to like listen to noise, kind of like a podcast. I mean, do any of you guys like podcasts out there? I don't know anything about them. I just know that a lot of people listen to them, but not so much me. Okay, so after a ton of work, what do you guys think? So we managed to go all the way from about here. Remember, this blank wall is just going to be a cave, to all the way over here. This took a while. I'm not gonna lie. This took a very long time. I made this kind of look a little bit more man-made because I figure, you know, they like built the road in here and they had to like dump the dirt. So that's why it's kind of like more sloped down, kind of like, you know, people actually put it there, and then the rock formations are more natural, which is kind of fun to build. It's really fun to build in an organic style. So all we have left to do is just, of course, bring this down to ground level. And yeah, I'm actually going to do that later on because I am very tired of looking at dirt and stone right now. And if you guys happen to be curious how much stone that took, well, this chest was completely full. Plus, you know, we had a bunch left over from digging all the tunnel out and everything. So yeah, we definitely placed a lot of stone. But what I actually want to do next, guys, is I want to go back out to the 1.17 chunks. And I actually want to get us some more amethyst. Because I was looking online, and it turns out amethysts, there we go, grow rather quickly. And when we were out there, I mean, we were out there like quickly. You know, we didn't spend a whole bunch of time out there. We just found geodes. So I actually want to go pick up some more so we can make spy glasses, and I want to make a bunch of tinted glass because we do have mob spawners around this world. We just never use them. Well, I managed to find myself a treasure map that we haven't dug up yet, and I figured I'd show you guys at least the way I use to find buried treasure because you know they can be a pain. So what I'll do is if you ever go to look for a buried treasure, know that they are always buried in the center of a chunk, right? So the reason I'm not moving is because I am trying to figure out where the center of the chunk is, right? A chunk in Minecraft is, of course, 16 by 16, right? So what you do is you pull out your handy dandy calculator and you divide your numbers in the top by 16. Then if it's an even number, that means you're on the corner of a chunk. So 7408 is a chunk, is a corner of a chunk, and also evidently unsupported sand. That was weird. What's under here? Anything good? Nope, just a random cave. Okay, so anyway, so 7408 is our chunk. Now we want to take our X, and I believe 108 is divisible. I'm probably in the wrong chunk, aren't I? 7420. All right, so it's like right here. So if we take 108 and divide it by 16, that's not it. What about 104? 96. All right, so I need to go to 96. All right, so here's 96, right? This got really wordy, and I didn't mean it to. All right. So we have 7420 over here. And 7420 is right here. All right, so if we add 16 to 96, that brings us to 112, correct? Correct. So that means the treasure is either in this chunk here, or it is in this chunk here, because the X can kind of be anywhere. So it's kind of a guessing game now at this point. So 7420, so it'll be 7404, which will be actually right here. Okay. So there we go. So we got the center of our chunk, which will be like right here-ish. Okay, well, leave it to this game to make me look bad, but if you guys want to know the easy way to find treasure chests, they always spawn in the center of a chunk. So just divide your coordinates by 16, and that tells you where you're in a chunk if you're on Bedrock Edition. But this chest didn't spawn, so oh well. So let's continue trying to find one of those geodes that we found. Which actually, I think there's one right here. No, there's another shipwreck, which I really don't want to get because that's going to be the same map. Well, I managed to find a completely new geode that we hadn't ever been to. I couldn't find any of the ones we have been to, but I'm in the process of clearing it out to give the geodes more room to grow. Now, what I've read about these is supposedly a geode can grow or advance its growth stage every tick. So realistically, these should be pretty fast growing, you would think. I don't know exactly. Like I said, I'm kind of just messing around with this and clearing this out for the time being. So the goal is to open up all the faces of the geode, like whatever this is, the thing that geodes grow on. And like I said, every tick, which is like quarter of a second or tenth of a second or something like that, geode can grow, or it can grow bigger. So we're just kind of working on that right now, and then we're just going to grab a bunch of amethyst, and I'm grabbing some calcite too. Let me tell you guys a little bit about these amethysts. I've been here, no joke, for an hour and 20 minutes, and I've gotten 4 of them to grow. We have a bunch that like started growing, as you guys can see, and I opened up a bunch of space so they can grow. But oh my gosh, are these things painfully slow. So if you guys ever want to come do this, I'd recommend like an overnight AFK session, like dig yourself a hole like I have over here, and then just block yourself in and make sure your hunger is full. Because yeah, this is just painfully slow. But let's head back to the base and let's make ourselves a couple spyglasses, and then we'll see how much amethyst we actually get, because it can fortune for like a stupid amount. Alright guys, so how many amethysts do you guys think I will get from these clusters? I have 8 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 8 of them here. So we're going to fortune them. And remember, fortune is like super weird with these things. So let's see what we get. Alright, that's 4, 8, 12, 4, 12. Is that 4 again? 4 and 8. So we got 56. 56 amethyst shards. Well, that's pretty cool. So I guess now we got to make a spyglass. And actually, let's make a backup spyglass this time, because if you guys happen to remember, we had one. Very briefly, but we ended up dying and losing it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this in our chest of random gear. And then we'll go ahead and let's try this thing out again. It's been a while since we looked at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder what the beginning of the town looks like with this thing. I bet you it looks cool. Oh, you can't see past render distance. Oh, yeah. We can, like, fly up here and be like, hey, guys, how's the meeting going? So, I've started to get smart, guys, and that is, of course, since we're building over a lot of the terrain currently, what I've actually been doing is, instead of just, like, covering it over and just leaving everything there, what I've been doing is, while I've been building, I've actually just been taking everything out of there. So we're getting all the resources and everything like that. So, you know, pretty helpful little tip if you guys are building like this. But right now, I would like to end the episode with putting in the entryway to our, like, cave. You know, we're going to have a cave entrance somewhere around here. Let's see where's a good area. So, let's say, like, the cave is, like, right here. We'll make it, like, this massive hole. I'll be like let's say like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, right on block 5. So we'll put like a slab entrance into it. So we'll put our entrance on block 4. Let's see how that looks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Need more scaffolding. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. So we can go ahead and make ourselves a little platform here. Let's actually make it 3 wide. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. And then what we can do is, build these pillars up so it, like, supports that structure. We're going to make it a little bit wider. This is just getting ideas. But we can build pillars up to support it, and then we'll make a staircase coming down, and then, like, ending, like, somewhere around in this area. Well, it took me a few tries, but I ended up getting this structure in. I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's simple, but it does the job. You just walk up here, and then you walk up here, and here's where our cave entrance is going to be. Nice and big and round. And then, of course, we can terraform the outsides here a little bit. And then my plan is to, like, kind of make this area look like, you know, ancient humans lived here at one point, and, like, now, like, modern society is, like, taking over. I want to put, like, a nice little, like, pond, creek, stream thing, like, right here. Like, that's where the people went and got their water. And, like, you know, maybe, like, some fruit bushes and stuff like that they planted over here. We'll make it, like, overgrown, but that's, like, where they forage for food. Yeah. So I think that'll be a pretty cool build, which we'll actually start on that one next episode. I think that's a pretty good plan, because I don't know how long this episode is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a short one, but we got a ton of stuff done. This is the downfall of me not being able to time-lapse stuff, because I don't have, like, an extra camera account or anything. And yeah, I know there's some holes here in the mountains, but yeah. So next episode, what do you guys say that we, of course, do the cave here, and we'll finish this terraforming here? That way it's not like a whole episode devoted to terraforming. We're kind of building something too. I think that'll be pretty cool. We'll push the gas station back and the record store back another episode. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please remember to hit that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe. We're so close to 30 subscribers. Tell your friends to subscribe. We're so close. We're like right on the edge. So all right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.